That's right, folks. You read that right. 2 years on YouTube and paying all our bills. What a peach of a day, girl. What are you doing way up here? Hey, what are you doing way up here? Good morning. Good morning. You're not gonna say hi? Too shy, he says, or she says. Too shy. What a beautiful morning. So, true story, we started this 2 years ago as a way to share videos from across Canada, one side of Canada to the other, for my brother and my mother-in-law. And here we are today. The channel just keeps on growing. Noisy, noisy critters. So we are a family-friendly show. There is a mom and a dad and 8 children. 7 of them live with us. Our oldest son has moved out. And we have a whole different variety of critters here. Hey calves, how are you today? Good morning. Good morning. We moved across country about a year and a half ago to our current location. We got a 200-acre farm here, loving it. Got lots of animals. There was no buildings here. We're building everything from scratch. So this old building was restored, and we're also building our house. Check out all the past videos for that we've done, I guess, on all the progress on this place. Good morning. Good morning. This is Tom. Just out here doing some choring, checking on the calves and the critters with the kids. Thought I'd tour you around. So we do a variety of different things, including raising animals. They're eating potatoes right now. We got a whole bunch of free potatoes. You can see them there all. The pigs are probably tired of potatoes by now, but there's lots there to eat in their pen. We give them other things, of course, as well, but potatoes would be kind of a natural product, and we try to feed all of our animals as naturally as possible. So we raise animals. We've got beef, cows, chickens, pigs, ducks, geese, cats, dogs, you name it, ducks, goats. Did I miss goats? And we're getting sheep this year. And pigeons. We got a variety of everything here. On top of that, we also do construction, lots of construction, and custom farming. We do mowing, baling, wrapping, plowing, cultivating, disking, you name it, whatever needs doing. I guess we just keep at it and keep busy. Along with that comes equipment repair. We've got lots of little pieces of equipment that need to be repaired once in a while, and so we have lots of videos on that, welding or wrenching, fixing things. There's videos and variety of that as well. This is Tegan, but I think she's getting renamed as Judy. I think the votes are in, and Judy will be her name. She's in her milking stall here right now. Cora was looking after it, and she's nursing a bunch of calves. I think there's one on there right now. So anyway, that's why she's in the stall here. Geese are noisy, very noisy. Morning, Hazel. Good morning. Good morning. All right, I know. I told you I'd tell you, and I will, but I got some touring to do too, so bear with me and I'll explain it all in the end. Hey guys, looking good. That calf's doing real well, hey? What do you think? Think it's doing good? This is Waylon. Hi, Waylon. Hi. Waylon likes animals. And he'll make a really good animal farmer, I think. Because he sees things. He just notices when things don't look right. Hey, girl. So one thing we do when we come out here, some of these are supposed to calve in the next few months, is we're looking for cows that are bagging up. In other words, their udders are filling up. Haven't seen anything yet. Number 5 is the first one we're waiting for. I don't know if she's going to calve, but she was the first one that's supposed to calve. She doesn't look very pregnant. There's number 5 right there. Check her out. She is her udder is building up, but she hardly looks big enough to calve. Hey, number 9. Good morning. Good morning. So they're not supposed to be eating in here, but anyway, whatever. We feed them over there. They broke through our fence. I had a fence around this, and now they're eating hay in here. But that's okay, as long as they're eating and they're happy and they're growing. They're living the dream. Where's number 5? Right here. So no sign yet. She's just building up a little bit in her udder, but no other signs yet. That's Gordon. The purebred Boer Billy. This is Dusty. Dusty almost looks like she's bagging up a bit. Hey, did you notice that way? She looks like it a little bit. Dusty is probably the most aggressive cow we have. Not too aggressive, is she? Pretty calm. But probably the one we should watch the most when she calves anyway. Looks good. That piece of equipment back there looks like a portal to another universe, eh? But it's not. It's just a bale wrapper. We got videos on that too. There's a little bull calf. We'll have to castrate him soon. That should be entertaining because he's going to be quite big to catch. So we are a God-fearing family. We class ourselves as conservative Christians. We hold to some fairly conservative values and a fairly conservative interpretation of the Bible. But we're very open-minded, and we accept all types of people. And yeah, we have friends across a broad range of circles. So we try to stay open-minded that way. And just try to point out God's glory in this wonderful world. I mean, everything around us has been made and shaped by the hand of God. And it's amazing. It's beautiful. The cows are real scattered today. They're all over the place. There's Krusty, our bull. Red Angus bull. Yeah, we should have lots of calves from him this coming year. That's Charlie in front of him. He's one of the bulls we've been raising for meat. We buy bottle babies and raise them up and then have them butchered and sell a lot of meat. So that's another industry we do around here. There's my plow. The disc belongs to a friend of mine. Use that for a lot of the custom work we get involved in. Here you can see our land. This is a chunk of field we plowed up last year. Probably going to plant sorghum in there, not 100% sure. I don't know if you can see back there, some cows motoring. That's the creek back there. We have water year-round flowing there. The cows are going back for a drink. Hey puppies, hey girls, come here Maya. Oh, this is our vicious attack dog here. Keeps us all safe. Hey, and this one's our scared little sister. Come here Ava, come here, hey. Sisters that don't look alike, don't act the same at all. Two different personalities. This is Coraline. She's going to treat a calf right now, right? Yeah. Yeah, what's wrong with the calf? Got a swollen knee, eh? It's all pussy in there for some reason. So what are you going to do to it?
I'm going to put iodine in it.
Now flush it out, right? Squish all the nasty pus out and flush it out. We doctor mostly all our own animals, right? Yep. Unless something's real serious, then we call a vet. You enjoy that?
Yeah.
It's nice taking care of things, right? Yeah. So we loaded basically all of our possessions into this school bus and hiked it across country from Saskatchewan to Ontario. And then our search began for a new home, which took us about 3 months, where we stayed at friends of ours about 4 hours from here before we finally found this place. And then the fun began. So we started building our house. Built this all just as a family. A little bit of help on the trusses and the roof steel, and the rest of it was built way us. So it keeps us entertained. This year we're hoping to add our shop to it. It's going to be added right to here. There's going to be a shop sitting here. We'll be able to fix our equipment inside. as well as just store our stuff. And in the wintertime, we're hoping to be able to maybe do some shed building or adding things like that to the project or to the farm, because we don't have enough to do. Summertime, we collect rainwater up in these barrels. 4,000 liters of storage comes off our gutters, and we use that for inside the house. This year we're hoping to add probably a dug well, either a dug well or a drilled well, but dug well will be much more financially feasible for us. So I guess the next question you could be asking is, how does somebody even make money on YouTube? And that's fairly simple. The more views we get, the more people that see it, the more advertisements that get on there. You get paid for the advertisements. YouTube splits the advertising revenue with the people that put the video on, in that case, us. And that is how we would get paid. So the more times you view something, the more times you share something, the more subs we have, the more money we get paid.
I'm playing.
This is Ainsley. You work hard around here too, right? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. That's pretty honest. That is really honest, isn't it? What about you? You work hard?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What are you doing right now? Are you eating?
Yeah, I'm eating a candy cane.
A candy cane. Wowzers. Eating and playing. Somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody has to do the playing. Hey, other ways people make money on YouTube. They also can do private channels or membership channels where people would sponsor them and pay the money that way, or even just selling product, Amazon products or different things like that, where people can buy and a portion of the proceeds would go to the YouTube channel. That's not something we're involved in yet, maybe down the road. We've considered selling merchandise as well. Once in a while we do give things away for free, but we have not yet begun selling anything. What are you doing, buddy?
Hauling water.
Hauling water. There's Wes. He's busy hauling water. So we pick up water. There's Ariana. Hi, Ariana.
Hi.
Hi, we haul water from the creek in a barrel. Pumps it out with a Honda pump. That's right there. And that's currently how we bring water to the house, right?
Yeah.
How often do you got to do that?
Almost every day.
Almost every day. And normally we would haul about 1,000 liters at a time, but right now there's ice in the bottom of that barrel. About what, 400 liters ice? So we can only haul 600 liters at a time right now.
I'll probably do more than that.
Yeah. So he's going to pump that into the house where we currently store water. We have 2,000 liters of storage in the house, and we use that for laundry and washing, whatever. Another thing that we really want it to be is off-grid. So this is a temporary array here, but this is our solar batteries running off our panels outside. We can see those down over there. We're going to be making some improvements on that this year. There'll be lots of upcoming videos on that, as well as we want to move this to a safer location and one that works better for us. So what kind of money can you make on YouTube, I guess would be the question. Some channels make a significant amount of money. And all, again, like I said, it depends on the amount of views you have and the amount of exposure, the amount of ad revenue that you get that is split between you and YouTube. All right, here comes the honesty portion. I guess, how much money do we make from YouTube? You might be curious to know that. We actually make almost nothing. I think we've gotten paid once in 2 years' time, about $100, I want to say. Currently, we're probably getting between $2 and $4 per video, except for the last video we did. If you haven't seen that, is one on the truckers convoy across Canada. That one skyrocketed in views, and therefore ad revenue was a lot higher. And I think we made maybe $700 on that video alone, which we're actually going to take and we're going to donate back to the convoy, to the people that need it there, the people that need food and supplies. We're going to be using that for that endeavor. So how do we make money around here then? Okay, around here, our money, ooh, it echoes in here. Our money is made through hard work. It starts early in the morning and it runs all day till nighttime. Between the cattle, we sell beef. We do a lot of custom farming. We get paid for that, and we deliver meat, of course, as well. We also sell vegetables. We grow a large garden here, sell out the road. Construction, do a lot of swinging with the hammer, construction work. So through all of that, that's how we pay our bills. And maybe one day YouTube will, but I'm telling you, if you're in it for a lucrative business, it can get to that. It sure can, depending on the content. But right now, like I said, we have only made maybe $100 on YouTube, other than this next coming month, which would be better. So anyway, if you want to support us in any way, you may. We would love your support. We love growing this channel. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's good to show everybody stuff. You guys want to be in there? Look at this field. They got cows all over the place.
I know. We don't
You made a big mess of the floor again. So anyway, you can support us even just by watching our videos, sharing our videos, giving us a thumbs up. The comments are amazing. I love the comments from all over the world. We've been seeing comments, and that is it's really heartwarming and great and helps us out. And if you wanted to make donations, some people have asked in that way. I'm sure there's a way. I don't know right now, but I'm sure just ask in the comments, and Isa will probably let you know. I'm sure there's a way of doing it. I think she is setting up some other things through Amazon and stuff like that. She's working on that. What are you working on?
Editing.
Doing some editing?
Yeah.
Last but not least, this is my lovely wife, Anissa. And we can't forget Finley. Hey, buddy. What are you working on? Hello. He's just stunned. Well, what he'd like to say is that if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And please hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we have upcoming videos. Right? That's what you're going to say, right? Can you say bye-bye? You can't say bye-bye? All right. That answers that question. Hopefully you have a good day, and we'll catch you on the next video.